Welcome, everybody, to the last day of Power Week November. We are going to close with an absolute first class training for all of you. I am so excited to get to listen to her and learn myself from her. Today we have Jackie Alves, professional makeup artist for over 2 decades. Am I mistaken? I was trying to look you up before. 3 decades, my goodness. So if there's a trick, if there is a product, if there's something you need to know, she's your go-to. And I'm super pumped to have you, Jackie, today on Power Week to give us a little bit of training on bundle building. So Jackie, take it away.
Hey, Fani, thank you so much for having me. And I'm so happy to see all these beautiful faces. What's up, Dia? Super amazing beauty pro color match specialist certified by Jafra. And Janine and Lenora, Patricia, Carol, it's good to see your beautiful faces. And anybody else who hops on later in the game, I'm so happy that you're able to catch this training. This is something that I showed everybody in Nashville. And I also treated our Beauty Pro exclusive Facebook group to a little bit of a bundle training yesterday to help you kind of figure out what you're going to sell, to help you kind of create those beautiful packages that women love. And I know that we've been doing this for decades, literally. I know that none of this is new to any of you, but sometimes it just helps reignite a spark or give you a new idea based on something you used to do, and it helps you pull it back out and go, oh, I used to do this all the time. I don't know why I stopped. Or it helps you really condense it into something smaller so that you can then teach it to your team, which is really important. I think, especially right now in the general market, we need as many leaders as we can to pull together and share our resources so that we can begin to train up that next generation that's coming in that we're always saying that we want so badly. So when they come in, I think all of us coming together and being able to teach and train something easy, simple, cohesive, easy to duplicate, I think is really going to be where the sweet spot is for us. With so much wisdom and knowledge that we all have together, a new person coming into Jafra seriously can't fail with everything we've got between us. So I want to get started quickly with the Royal Bundle that I've created that everybody's going, I used to do that. I remember that. I love that. Why did I stop doing that? And some of you that are fairly new haven't really thought of this idea of putting everything together. I keep sharing that when I go to McDonald's, I love to see the menu there. I love to see burger, fries, and a Coke priced out together because I know I'm going to save a little bit of money, right? It's like 30 cents. I don't know why I care, but I really want to get things bundled. I love it when I also go to In-N-Out Burger because their menu is simple. I'm not going to get overwhelmed. I'm going to get burger, fries, and a Coke at In-N-Out as well. I love a good, simple menu. I don't go to In-N-Out expecting to also get a salad or a pizza, right? I'm going to go because they have a targeted menu. It's for me, the lady who wants the burger today, right? So when you have your targeted menu that's easy to present, women will see this and go, this is what I wanted. Some basic makeup. I need help figuring out what order to put it on in. And I also need a targeted skincare set that's not overwhelming with 422 steps and something affordable. Something I love to remind my Jafra friends of. Sometimes we get really caught up in our sales and we start thinking that our products are expensive. You guys, please stop by a makeup counter in your local department store because that's where most women shop. That's where most women, our clients who we are targeting, that's where they like to go. And they're paying $80 to $120 for a moisturizer, and they're not getting to bundle it. And they're probably getting someone at the counter that's worked there for a couple months and doesn't really know how to serve them very well. As with you, not only are they getting great value in the product, they're getting you. There's nobody like you. There's not another Dia Collins. There's no way there's going to be another Janine Shell ever. There's absolutely no other Carol Boyer. I know you all know that. So, there's no other Jackie Alves, right? So that's part of the package. You having me as your consultant and your new beauty bestie as part of what you're getting. So this bundle, when I show this, I always remind people, and you have full access to me. When you get home and you can't remember, did I say put the primer first or second? You can access me with a quick text. Just reach out, shoot me a text or give me a call, and I'm always happy to remind you. Something else I like to do when somebody purchases a Royal collection from me, and I'll get into that in just a minute, what it is. Something I like to offer them is a personalized video. So I do it just for them once they purchase their products. And later in the day when I'm cleaning up and I have time, because I've already written down what she chose, like what shade foundation, I've got all her products on file. I will go back through and quickly create a 2-minute video for her, and I address her by name. So for example, I would say, hey, Fani, thank you so much for spending time with me today. Here is your one-on-one quick reminder of what you learned with me today. And then I tell her, remember, you're going to put on a little bit of your primer, then you're going to go to your foundation, get that on your entire face, bring it down your neck, then a quick dusting of powder. Then you'll want to go into your blush. So you guys, I go all the way down the makeup steps that I've already talked to her about. And this is based on what she took from me as well. Maybe she didn't buy a powder. So I'll say, whatever powder you have, you'll want to put it on in this spot. So you guys, I just do a quick video running down every product she purchased from me and any little tips I want to throw in and remind her of. Like if she had dark spots or something, I'll say, and don't forget, you can go back and put a little concealer on that one dark spot that was driving you crazy. So I really personalize a little 2-minute video for her. And I try to keep it under 2 minutes, you guys, because not all phones are compatible. You may not be able to send it to her. You may have to upload it into a Google Drive and then send it over. Don't make it too complicated for yourself, though. If you don't understand all of that, it's really okay. There's going to be simpler ways to get around it. And if you need help with that, you know you're welcome to reach out to me personally, and I can try to help you find a simple way to share a video with a client. Because usually once you get over 30 seconds or 60 seconds, it's not as easy to just share it directly on a phone if you don't both have an iPhone. But we can figure it out together. There's always a way around it. All right. So making that personalized video, I remind them that that's part of their royal bundle that they received from me. They get personalized service, a personal video, and they also receive their bundle. And you guys, if I don't carry product on hand, like I teach my new makeup artists not to carry inventory, because that's a lot for them to manage, especially girls in their 20, they don't know where to, in their 20s, they don't know where to put it. They can't make that kind of investment, and it's a lot for them. I like for them to just learn the business first and use their website. So instead of putting it all together and delivering it, I tell the girls to start putting it in the cart of the client. So they open up the iPad or the phone and start just popping items in the cart as they go. Because the woman will say, yeah, I love this bundle. I want to go ahead and get this one. And so she will say, okay, let's talk about primer. Did you want to go with the all-in-one primer, which I highly recommend, or we also have a radiance primer that's going to give you a little bit more of a glow, more of a dewy finish. Which do you prefer? And she'll say, I like the all-in-one. Okay, we pop that in the cart. And we continue down the steps, okay? We do the skincare set, and we do the color set. Then we can talk about if she wants any targeted solutions. So this is a revitalized skincare set, but maybe she's got dark spots. Maybe she wants a mask. Maybe she wants to throw in a neck cream. So that's where you get those targeted solutions. So you've actually got several different choices here. The entire thing is a royal collection, but now let's talk about what's inside of it. So we've got inside of the royal set, we've got a skincare set, and I always lead with Revitalize. I know we love Defy. I know we've got a lot of options with BioLab. We've even got Clear Smart, but I love to lead with Revitalize just because it works for everyone. So it's a good starting point. And I presented the royal bundle. Also, I would just love to talk to you about what is in the bundle. So we just left off with talking about the royal bundle, and I always lead with Revitalize because it's universal. I feel like it works for everyone, but then from that point, you can find out if they would like to bump up to Defy, if they've got acne-prone skin and you would need to slide them over into Clear Smart. But this is just what I like to present with and lead with always. Then we've also, inside of the royal bundle, aside from the skincare bundle, we've got the complete color collection, our color bundle, the color collection, whatever you like to call it. But what it is based on is the 14 basic steps of makeup application. That's even what I teach here at my Makeup Artist Academy that I have at my beauty bar. And I'm even teaching a group of aesthetic students pretty soon, and a cosmetology school in Colorado even is wanting to learn based on those 14 basic steps, because everybody's really loving to have a system. You don't always have to stick in that system. For example, I'm going to show you to use concealer later in the game, but if you love to use it earlier, that's okay. But teaching based on a system is so much easier because then that's how you can recommend products to your clients and teach them how to use a system. So it's kept very, very simple. You don't need to be a makeup artist. You just need to be able to follow the system that I'm going to show you. And that's what my bundle is based on. Oh, shoot. I just realized I forgot a highlighter in this bundle. So that's okay. We'll put a little product in place of it and pretend it's a highlighter. Okay, so those 14 steps of basic makeup consist of primer, foundation, and powder, contour. I'm sorry, not contour, primer, foundation, and powder, blush, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, and brows. Then we move over to concealer, highlighter, then we go to lip liner, lipstick, gloss, setting spray. So it can sound really overwhelming. 14 steps. Holy mackerel, Jackie, there's no way I'm using all that. But check that out. That was literally just all the makeup products that Jafra offers. So really simple. And like I said, if you decide, no, I don't need brows and I hate highlighter, that's okay. Take those out. This isn't saying you have to use those, but what a great system to create a complete color collection with literally every product that we have that hits on every point of makeup. And I just missed that question that came up in the chat. So let me hop in there and see what I can help out with. So Carol says, how do you make sure new clients and consultants use an exfoliation product? That's just something we talk about in the skincare consultation portion. Carol, that's when I would decide if this is a right regimen for them, because maybe they want a cream instead of a balm. Maybe they need a different eye cream, and maybe BioLab is not the right targeted solution for them. Maybe they just need a vitamin E serum. So that's where we would discuss all of that, is in that skincare consultation. But this is a quick and easy way to bundle all of this. And we can even do a separate skincare consultation. For example, they saw this at a vendor event, and I was like, let's get together and really focus on your skin and find out how we can perfect this regimen for you. Instead of them just taking what they see at a vendor event or on Facebook. That's something we really need to offer, that personalized service. So that's where that would come in. So let's hop back over to this beautiful color bundle that I've got working over here. Now, you're like, this thing isn't on sale. I wish Jaffer would put it in the book. I hate our sales. I wish our team did better. All the things that we say every month, we get it in the mail. I rip it open at the post office and I'm already looking at it like sitting in my car, right? And I'm like looking to see how many fragrance pages and where's the skincare and all the stuff we do every month, right? And then it's like, there's nothing I can sell in here. But I really want to help you with that to try and change your mindset a little bit, because of what I love to do is create my own bundles anyway. I don't always need to depend on this. And there is about 47,000 pages of fragrance that my clients have to get through anyway. And we do have wonderful fragrances. But when I want to show them this, I will take them straight to the makeup page or the skincare page, or I will show them a photo that I've taken myself and put on my phone that I can text to them right away and show them what's in the Royal Bundle, which I got some beautiful photos yesterday that I can share with all of you in our group chat as well. And you guys, just a reminder, anything that I pop in there, any photos, please take them. Don't say, can I use this? Just have it. Anything that I do is for you. So please take it if it's going to help you in your business. But what I did was I created the bundles inside of the collection. So we've got a complexion bundle here that consists of 5 products, everything that helps with complexion. So we've got primer, foundation, powder, we've got a concealer and a setting spray. So you can bundle that up, because if you look in our brochure this month, there are several of those products on sale. We've got primer, foundation, and setting spray already on sale. So what you do is you take the sale price of the items that are on sale, and then we've got 2 items that are regular price. So you just add those in at regular price, make one bundle price, then that's a sale price. Even if only one of the items was on sale, it's still going to make the price lower than it would have been at full price. So it's still a sale priced bundle regardless. And we know how Jaffer is. We know we're going to get at least one of these products every single month will be on sale. And this month there are 3, and most months there are at least 3, and sometimes all of them you will find in there. So you can always create a beautiful complexion bundle, slap up the products on a little riser like I got at Amazon for $2, and take a photo. there is your beautiful bundle photo. You don't have to be super crafty. You don't even have to use Canva or anything super groovy. Just take a pic of the products together on a riser, on a plate charger, anything shiny, and there you go. Next, we have the eyes bundle that's right next to it. So I put our new eyeshadow palette. I put mascara, eyeliner, and a brow pencil. So that is the eye bundle that's inside of the Royal Collection. Right below it, you can see we've got a lip bundle, and that is 3 products. That is that lip liner, lipstick, and gloss. Now, on this side, I would have blush and highlighter. So I'm super sorry, you guys. I forgot to put a blush and a highlighter right here. But those could be for cheeks because your blush and our little liquid highlighter typically would go on the cheeks. But these are our 3 main bundles. We've got the complexion bundle, the eye bundle, and the lip bundle, and that creates your complete color collection. Don't forget the blush and highlighter. I'm so sorry I forgot to put those there. So then you've got your Royal Collection, which is everything you see here, and then you can even do Royal Collection plus body, pop in one body item, Royal Collection plus fragrance. You could gift a fragrance at this point. If you purchase the Royal Collection from me today, I also will gift you a beautiful fragrance of your choice. So we have so many options. It's insane. So we never have to rely on just this. We have so much capability within all of the sales that Jafra offers us. Even if you wanted to bring down the price of the skincare, we know that we have an option to get this moisturizer for $20 if we're placing a $300 retail order. So really just a little bit of creativity and networking, because not one of us can think of all these ideas, but when we all come together and some of us are like, yeah, I tried this at an event. I tried this at the beauty bar. Someone says, I used to do this back in 1985. I don't know why I forgot. Then we've got all these incredible ideas we can bring together and really streamline something beautiful that we're doing on a regular basis. And like I said, our team members will see and go, oh, that made it easy. I think I can make money doing this. Because that's really what we want. We want to put money in our pocket and show other women how to do the same. And we can do that by keeping it simple, right? So I hope that helped. I know you guys are going, I've heard of all of this before, but it's like what's old is new, right? And I'm so glad everybody enjoyed it. I'm seeing lots of good comments. Thank you. This is good. Thank you so much for the wonderful encouragement and feedback. You guys, you know, I love hopping on here with you and showing you some good stuff. So if you,
Jackie,
yeah,
may
yeah,
I,
yeah, go
may I
ahead.
interject something that's really old that I learned 40 years ago about why people will say, I don't, and I miss my loose powder. I still have a little bit left, but to do the 2 lines, like 2 lip liners or 2 eyeliners of on the back of your hand. And people go, oh, I don't use powder. I said, you know that powder sets your makeup and it keeps it from coming off. And remember that, Glenda, you are in Jaffa for as long as I'm. You put 2 lines on the back of your hand or somebody else's hand, and you only dust one of them with the loose powder. And you go try to remove it with your finger. And the one that you didn't put powder on just comes right off. The one with the powder just stays on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great little experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great tip on how to show these products, Carol. But this photo set powder from Jafra, all you need is a powder brush and it works just the same as loose powder. So just dip your powder brush in there and pat that right on that lip liner and you can do the same demo. And this is even better
That's
because you don't need a shade. This actually works with any
that's
skin
right.
tone.
And I use that every day.
Yeah, me too. I
Yay!
love it.
Cool.
It's like a filter in a compact, that powder.
Yeah. That's why
Some
it's called photo set. It's got a high level
Mhm.
of silicone in it and it's micro milled, just like our old translucent in the gold compact used to be. It's micro milled, so super fine particles, and it looks beautiful on camera in certain
Yeah.
lighting. That's why I always look great at the beauty bar. It's all the lights reflecting off the powder.
Jackie, how do you suggest brush sales? Because if I have an eyeshadow, we talked about brushes yesterday,
Mhm.
and somebody asked the question, how do you tell them about all these products? I was like, well, I mean, you suggested, right? And if you think about even no judgment, or we listen but we don't judge. If we think about our own makeup brushes, I can almost guarantee you, except for Jackie, I'm not throwing anybody else under the bus. But if you think about your own makeup brushes, most people's makeup brushes are gross. So how do you if the opportunity arises, or how do you go there with a customer? Because a good brush is needed for the makeup to look good.
That's a really good point. So when showing something like eyeshadow or when suggesting brushes, like for example, this month, our eyeshadow brush and crease brush are both on sale. So you could literally add them to this bundle and have those two brushes thrown in. But when presenting brushes and talking about brushes, I do like to bring that point up and let everybody know that, oh, and while we're talking about brushes, I just want to remind you that if you keep your brushes good and clean and fresh, your makeup is going to apply better. It's going to look fresher and you'll have less issues with how your complexion looks. You won't have any type of textured look. After a while, we start to say, why doesn't my foundation look as good as it used to? And you forget you haven't washed that brush in several months. So you're just reapplying dust and dirt and old powder right back into your foundation and wondering why it doesn't look good. And contributing to clogging your pores. So I do like to address that, and I like to let them know just they can use their face wash on their foundation brush. At the end of a day, I wash my personal brushes once a week, and I use a dry brush cleaner in between uses. You can pick one of those up at Walmart, on Amazon, wherever you like. Not all are created equal, though. I like to give 2 brand recommendations for brush cleaner because some of them have oil in them because they want to condition your brushes, but that actually isn't a good idea because then you get oil into your powder products as well. So I like one that's called Cinema Secrets, and there's another one you can just Cinema Secrets you have to get on Amazon. There's another one you can pick up at Target or Walmart that's purple. I never remember the name of it, but it's the only purple one there. Those both work really well. So I suggest using a dry brush cleaner in between uses, but washing your own brushes at least once a week in your face wash, your favorite shampoo, whatever, anything that's going to help cut oil or grease. And gently squeeze them out. Don't pull them from the barrels, and then let them dry overnight. Just let them air dry overnight. That's going to be the best way to take care of your brushes. Keep them clean, and your products will look so much better on your face.
I love it that you bring up their own brushes first and how to take care of their brushes. And I can almost guarantee you most people then will say, oh, well, I really have had that foundation brush for like a year and it's disgusting. So that's a really, really good tip to just make the suggestion, and then they might go there on their own.
Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty funny when you get into the conversation with women. I've had women even say, oh, you wash your brushes? Well, sometimes it just doesn't dawn on us. We get busy.
Yes.
You're right, Dia. That is some great content. So just sharing simple tips instead of buy this, purchase that, order that, but a simple, helpful tip for your client that doesn't really have to do with selling a product to them. A simple tip that they find value in is going to make you more valuable to them. So washing your brushes on a quick video clip, on a quick short, anything like that, and showing them, I like to wash my brushes with this face cleanser. That's a great way to plug your favorite product, but you're showing them a double use for it. So I'm glad you brought that up, Dia. Thank you.
I love this tip. We have maybe a couple more minutes if anybody has a question or a comment. Carol is saying she's going to wash her brushes tonight. I know.
I know, me too. I was like, I think it's been like at least 10 days.
I know. With all this travel, you've been on the road for like 2 weeks, and I was like, I did wash them before I left, but I gotta take the fall for this one as well.
It's time.
It's time. Carol is shaking her head too. She's like, yep.
See how great networking is? We all remembered stuff we used to do, things we love. We came up with new ideas, and we all reminded each other to wash our brushes.
Yes. We need pictures. We need proof. We need receipts tonight of those brushes clean and air drying.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jackie, for this wonderful training. It was like 25 minutes, power packed. And like you said, all of these tips, probably you knew them from back then. But I love how you can take the system and replicate it over and over and over and over, regardless of the sale, regardless of the brochure, because these products are in existence always. So more than utilizing the monthly brochure, which is a great tool, I don't have one right here with me. She's going more on the full catalog of all of our products. We have 6 different categories, that will build consistency into your pocket, that will build consistency into your business. And that's what that was the point of all of this. So Jackie, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We so appreciate it. I learned so much myself just on how to present it a little bit more smooth and talking about the benefits. I love how you plug in the benefits of the product as well. So if nobody else does anybody have a comment or a question before we dismiss?
I just want to say thank you, Jackie. It's amazing. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thanks, Lenora. I'm so glad you were here today.
Yes, glad to be here. I was also wondering where will you be sending those photos? Is there a specific group?
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and post them in the WhatsApp chat. And if it's one of the chats that you're not in or they need to go to another chat, you guys please feel free to swipe them and post them in other chats or share them with your teams and perfect them. I just took, regular photos. I didn't put any, verbiage or title or anything. So you can name these collections anything you want. Swap out the products next month because maybe you'll want to show a different eyeshadow palette, whatever you like. But hopefully these will help you and get you started. And like I said, just grab yourself a couple of simple risers on Amazon, dirt cheap. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be anything big and fancy.
Love it.
Thank you.
I want to make a quick comment. So, can I? It's like
Yes,
plug
of
in
course.
here. I'd just like to say, Jackie, is kind of like the Color Pro thing, and what you're doing is kind of helped. I haven't done anything yet, but it's helped my mind change a little bit because I'm hitting a little bit of a dead end or obstacle with the people I seem to be running into are not into taking care of their skin or spending money or whatever. So like I do networking groups, and there's quite a range of ages there, which is great. So I'm going to start leading with the color because it's kind of like we used to lead with foot care and body care because that was like a back door to get in there.
Yeah.
But I think this time of year, it's really good to position when I do my opening commercials, if you want to call it that. I'm going to focus on, I'm going to say color foundation matching. I find a lot of people around here don't know what color matching is. It just kind of goes over their heads. So I'm going to focus on foundation matching. Seasons change. Your skin tone is probably changing. And if you're not a foundation wearer, maybe you know someone who is, and it might be a really nice gift certificate to purchase for somebody who wants their color matching done. So I'm going to go in from that door and see how it works, and I'll let you know. So, but it's giving me a new perspective, a new fresh look to go a different way.
Yeah.
Because you remember back in the old days, for all of us who've been around forever, we would do a party, a skincare party, and the step 4 was super tone. You would always do the super tone. Oh, I don't wear makeup. Oh, it's okay. You got to try it because it's an important step. You don't have to buy it. And then they'd all go, oh my God, this is so light. I can't believe how great it feels. So we're leading with the foundation first, and then we're going to just say, well, you got to prep your face, and then we'll do the color. So I'm excited to try this new approach.
Right.
Just want to let you know.
The Royal Jelly primer is unbelievable. I tell people, and make sure foundation just glide on. And it's on sale with the Royal Jelly foundation, which is great. So
sure is. There's a little bundle right there, Carol. You're right. And Dia, Dia, I'm so glad you brought that up, that, in the Jafra Beauty Pro Color Match certification course that we now have available to us, it's all about getting a way to show them skincare. It's just that we lead with foundation, like Dia was talking about, because so many women have been overwhelmed with skincare, with trying skincare. They sometimes won't come near me if I say, try this skincare, but every woman is excited to try a new foundation, and they almost dare you to match them because they feel like they're impossible to match or they've had a bad experience. And what I teach in Beauty Pro is that women are married to their skincare, but they will date their foundation. And I am one of them. I love trying new foundations. So it's a great way to just gain the trust of a potential new client, to start with that foundation matching, like Dia's going to call it foundation matching instead of color matching, which is brilliant. So everything is customizable. So you guys, if you haven't yet taken Beauty Pro, I dare you to. You might learn a thing or two. You might be inspired to try something new and get some new clients. But we also will be introducing Beauty Pro 2.0 coming up pretty soon, where I recorded and did another masterclass based on those 14 steps of makeup application, not to teach you to be a makeup artist, but to teach you how to show your clients how to use our color products. And it's going to be fantastic. And everybody who is a certified beauty pro will have instant access to that makeup course as soon as it comes available. So I'm just saying.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So get your course, get it because it's needed. It's a great tool for your business. And I'm excited for 2.0.
Well, I hope everybody has a super successful rest of your week and rest of your month and an incredible Thanksgiving. Just pray I don't get too fat because I'm excited.
Thank you, Jackie, again for your wonderful expertise to bring it to the table and also remind them of what has been done before that still works this day. So
Yeah.
thank you, thank you, thank you, Dea, Debbie, Carol, Lenora, Janine, and Cecilia. Thank you for your time. This recording will be posted shortly. And until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then. And love you guys. Thank you again, Jackie. Mwah. Bye.
Bye, everyone.